Square Garden at a sort of pre-birthday celebration. Democrats are paying up to $1,000 a ticket for the affair, hoping to pay off a party deficit and fill the party war chest for coming races. Mr. Kennedy has the best seat in the House for the function, whose entertainment list ranges from Jack Benny to Danny Kaye and Ella Fitzgerald, and the honor list ranges from Jim Farley to Adlai Stevenson. The President's speech is his second in New York today, and it will be starting just about now, the finale for this affair.
On Saturday, the 19th of May, an audience of 15,000 gathered in Madison Square Gardens, New York, to watch the star-studded gala. Marilyn was the last performer in the lineup, and she kept everyone hanging.
At one point, everything went black. They turned out every light in Madison Square Garden. You couldn't see a thing. When the spotlight came on her, it was just boom.
Mr. President, on this occasion of your birthday, this lovely lady is not only punctilious, but punctual. Mr. President, Marilyn Monroe. Perhaps there has been no one female who meant so much, who has done more for the Mr. President, the late Marilyn Monroe.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday to you. Mr. President, for all the things you've done, the battles that you've won, the way you deal with U.S. Steel and our problems by the ton, we thank you so much. Everybody, happy birthday!
Thank you. I can now retire from politics after having had Happy Birthday sung to me in such a sweet, open way.
It started just flashing all of those Swarovski crystals on that dress. And it was just breathtaking. And you could hear people gasp, you know. And it almost appeared like she was nude. And then she starts this little song. And it just brought down the house.
at night, city at night, city at night. Woo! Come on!
On Monday, May 28th, Marilyn called in sick again. Production reports that once stated Marilyn Monroe ill now reported company did not shoot due to Miss Monroe's inability to report for work. The following day, Marilyn showed up to the set, but she seemed to lack focus in this scene where husband Nick Arden implies Ellen was unfaithful during her absence.
All right, Jim.
Adam and Eve.
I was afraid you'd misunderstand about that.
Oh, what's to misunderstand? A man's wife spends 5 years on an island with a strange man.
Would you like it any better if I knew him?
And it slips her mind?
Can we start again?
Yeah.
All you can think about is the way I behaved with this poor little... Okay.
With this poor little fly.
All you can think of is how I behaved with a poor little man who wouldn't harm a fly.
Yeah, one more. That was good, though, huh?
I mean, how long does it take to tell a woman my wife's back? It takes me 2 seconds. It's taken... You've had 2 days. Sorry, George, but we can do it.
At 5 p.m., the company stopped shooting due to Marilyn's complaints of exhaustion. The film was now 11 days behind schedule. On Friday, June 1st, Marilyn Monroe turned 36, a watershed year for any actress, but especially one noted for her beauty and sexuality.
I think she realized, you know, I'm going to be 36. Then I'll be 37, 38, and there's a lot of new girls coming along that could replace me.
699. Speed.
Camera.
But whatever concerns Marilyn harbored about her age, she kept to herself that day, and without mishap, shot this scene with Wally Cox and Dean Martin.
677.
Shooting wrapped at 5:30, and only then did Marilyn's birthday party begin.
The day of her birthday, I picked up the cake, and they were screaming at me that I had to hide the cake because it wasn't going to be brought out until 6 o'clock. They had to get a full day's work out of that woman. That was the expression.
The assistant director, and he looked at this cake, said, well, we're having Marilyn's 36th birthday. He says, get that goddamn cake off the set till we're done shooting at 6 o'clock, then you can have her birthday party. And that was, I mean, they were under a lot of pressure. They finally had her on the set, and they wanted to work, you know.
Marilyn's simple birthday party stood in sharp contrast to the lavish 30th birthday celebration thrown for Liz Taylor in Rome. Marilyn topped off her birthday by appearing at a Dodger Stadium fundraiser for the Muscular Dystrophy Foundation. But the evening's damp, chilly air caused Monroe's lingering sinus infection to flare up. And on Monday, June 4th, Marilyn telephoned Weinstein to say she was too ill to work. It was the 17th time the actress called in sick.
That whole episode irritated Cukor because he had been very, very, very patient. The studio had been patient.
Well, it's the first time I saw Dean really just got angry. Really, he got very angry. And he started pacing the floor, and George tried to say, calm him down, patience, and so forth and so on. And after a while, he said, okay, that's it. And he walked right off the set. And that was it, right there. And that's when the whole picture stopped.
For Fox, this was the final straw. Marilyn had worked only 13 of 30 production days, and the film was now $1 million over budget. Rumors flew that the actress would soon be replaced. Acting as Marilyn's intermediary, Dr. Greenson met with Fox hoping to stop the company from proceeding with its plan. Dr. Greenson negotiated with Fox's lawyers, and here in these minutes from one meeting, Greenson conveyed that he would be able to get his patient to go along with any reasonable request. And although he did not want Fox to deem his relationship as a Svengali one, he in fact could persuade her to do anything reasonable that he wanted.
Why they would think he would have any more success than anyone else? It was a mistake.
But Greenson's promises didn't stop Marilyn from calling in sick. On June 6th, Fox executives held a meeting to discuss Monroe's future. George Cukor attended and strongly urged them to replace Marilyn.
I'm sorry, Marilyn.
But they can't fire me. I've never been fired before in my life.
I had to promise them that you'd be on the set on time every morning. Well, you've worked exactly 4 of the last 21 days. Every man, woman, and child in America saw you singing happy birthday to the president when you told me you were homesick with a virus. Ah, honey, you're all out of chances.
But I was ill, and you know that I was. So Liz Taylor can get sick and I can't, is that it? Every time she sneezes, they spend $4 million to break down the set and move them to a warmer climate. I make millions for them, and this is how they treat me? Fucking Weinstein, fucking bastard, Judas. No, he's out to get me. They're all out to get me, especially that stupid, no-talent, over-the-hill, washed-up cougar. What do you mean? Of course you can. You're the Attorney General of the United States. For Christ's sakes, you can do whatever you want. No, you can. No, you could.